Did you know that the Sahara Desert, the world's largest hot desert, wasn't always a vast expanse of sand? Indeed, its history tells a tale of dramatic transformations shaped by nothing less than the Earth's very climate. Over the last several 100,000 years, the Sahara's climate has swung like a pendulum between wet and dry. Picture, if you will, a time around 10,000 years before the Common Era, when the last ice age was drawing to a close. As the colossal ice sheets to the north collapsed and melted away, they created low-pressure areas that ushered in a wetter climate for the Sahara. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? The Sahara, known today for its unyielding aridity, once experienced a period of increased rainfall and humidity. However, as the ice sheets finally disappeared, the northern Sahara began to dry out. But nature always strives for balance. As the north became drier, a monsoon swept in from the south. This monsoon, a seasonal wind that brings heavy rain, countered the dry conditions, breathing life into the southern Sahara. Yet this balance was not to last forever. Around 2,500 years before the Common Era, the monsoon retreated south, leaving the Sahara to dry out once more. This marked the birth of the Sahara as we know it today, a vast, imposing desert. But the story doesn't end there. For about every 20,000 years, an intriguing transformation occurs. The Earth's axis tilts, altering the position of the North African monsoon. When this happens, the Sahara becomes a savanna, blanketed with lush grasses. It's a stark contrast to the desert landscape we're accustomed to, a testament to the Earth's ever-changing nature. So you see, the Sahara we know today has undergone significant climatic changes over the centuries. It's a fascinating journey that reminds us of the dynamic and ever-evolving world we live in, where even the most seemingly immutable landscapes are subject to change. Imagine a Sahara that transforms into a lush savanna every 20,000 years. Hard to believe, isn't it? Yet, this process is a part of the Sahara's long and storied history. The reason behind this dramatic transformation lies in the changing angle of the Earth's axis. This shift in axis alters the position of the North African monsoon, a weather phenomenon that can breathe new life into the parched Saharan landscape. The Sahara we see today, a vast expanse of sand and heat, is in its desert phase. This phase has been ongoing for the last 13,000 years, a mere blink in geological time. Yet even this arid landscape is not a permanent fixture. The Sahara, like all things under the sun, is subject to change. The current desert phase is predicted to last for around 15,000 more years. After that, our planet's ever-shifting axis will once again bring about a transformation. The Sahara will shed its desert skin to reveal a savanna teeming with life underneath. This transition from desert to savanna is not a mere hypothesis. It has happened before, and it will happen again. The Sahara's transformation is a testament to the Earth's dynamism. It's a reminder that even the most seemingly unchangeable landscapes are in a state of constant flux. This flux is not just a characteristic of the Sahara, but it's a fundamental aspect of our planet. So when you imagine the Sahara, don't just picture a static desert. Envision a landscape that has been lush and life-filled. A landscape that will one day reclaim that vibrancy. The Sahara is not merely a desert, it's a testament to the Earth's resilience and its ability to adapt and change. So the Sahara has been and will continue to be a landscape in constant flux. Ever wondered what life was like in the Sahara thousands of years ago? Well, let's take a virtual trip back in time. Picture a Sahara that is unrecognizable compared to the sandy expanses we see today. Back then, it was a verdant savanna teeming with wildlife. Around 10 to 12,000 years ago, the Sahara was not a desert, but a lush green landscape inhabited by a myriad of animals. Neolithic cave paintings in Algeria, aged at around 15,000 years old, offer a captivating glimpse into this bygone era. They depict scenes of life from this period, with wild animals such as antelopes and crocodiles sharing the landscape with cattle herds and humans. These ancient humans were not just passive observers of the wildlife around them, they were active participants in this vibrant ecosystem. They hunted, fished, and even domesticated some of the animals. These paintings are more than just art, they are historical documents. that provide us with invaluable insights into how our ancient ancestors lived and interacted with their environment. Now let's shift our focus to northeastern Chad, where we find the 18 Ounianga lakes. These are not just any lakes. They are remnants of a single, much larger lake that existed during a more humid period in the Sahara's history, dating back to between 5,500 and 15,000 years ago. The water that fills these lakes today is not from recent rainfall. Instead, it originates from water that accumulated in an underground aquifer during that humid period. Over time, this water seeped up to the surface, filling the depressions where the larger lake once stood. These lakes, like the cave paintings, serve as reminders of the Sahara's dynamic past. They are relics from a time when the Sahara was not a desert, but a place teeming with life. These remnants of the past give us a fascinating glimpse into the Sahara's vibrant history. So, while the Sahara may seem inhospitable now, it has not always been this way. Its history is a testament to the ever-changing nature of our planet. The Sahara is a land of extremes. From its topography to its climate, everything about it is harsh and unforgiving. The Sahara is a vast canvas painted with topographical features that are as varied as they are extreme. Shallow basins, large oasis depressions and plateaus covered in rocks all make up the Sahara's diverse landscape. But the majority of the Sahara is composed of hamadas, or rocky deserts, a testament to the relentless process of sand deflation, where the wind has eroded away the softer layers, leaving behind a surface of hardened rock. Mountains too punctuate this stark landscape. The extinct volcano Mount Kusi in the Tibesti Mountains in Chad stands tall as the highest point of the Sahara Desert, reaching a towering height of 3,415 meters. In stark contrast, the lowest point is the Qattara Depression of Egypt, situated 133 meters below sea level. More than a quarter of the Sahara's surface is a sea of sand sheets and dunes. Some pyramidal dunes reach almost 150 meters high, with the highest dunes found in the Isaouane-n-Tifernine Desert in Algeria, boasting staggering heights of up to 465 meters. The Sahara's climate is as extreme and unforgiving as its landscape. Characterized by aridity, strong winds and extreme temperature swings, it is one of the harshest environments on Earth. The Sahara sees less than an inch of rain per year, and in some places none at all. Temperatures can soar to over 50 degrees Celsius during the day, and at night can plummet to around -6 degrees Celsius during winter months, especially at the northern and southern edges of the desert. These intense conditions result in phenomena like sandstorms and dust devils, strong, relatively short-lived whirlwinds. Dust from the strongest wind, known as the harmattan, can even be carried as far as the Atlantic Ocean. Despite its harsh conditions, the Sahara is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life on Earth.